All right, folks. It's been a hell of a day. Things were going a little too good. We put this in the background. Here's the deal. I've been broken down for a while. Not one of those bad breakdowns, but just bad enough. I would have to say about 2 hours ago or better, a little better than 2 hours ago, I had a clump of alfalfa, a nice big clump, go in at the absolute wrong time, in the absolute wrong place, and everything else. Long story short, it made one of my belts jump, which made another jump, another twist, another jump. Here's the deal, I ended up with a big old ball of spaghetti, and it was a bad one, the worst I've ever seen. I just got back out here to the field wrapping, and I had to go home, of course, and do some feeding. I devoted 1 hour and 1 hour only, because I got to get this wrapped. I devoted 1 hour to fixing the baler. I got the easy half done. I got to get the hard half done, but that's going to be tonight. Long story short, baling's over. I guess I need to be a little bit thankful. I ended up baling, I think it was 52 bales, and I've got 8 or 9 rows, straightaway rows left. That's when things went bad. Working on that baler, I got a whole bunch of particles in my eyes and stuff. You're gonna have to put up with it. So anyway, as far as I'm concerned, there's probably some of you that are gonna disagree. It's over. It's been cut 24 hours now. It's over. If it's not baled, it's got to sit for another day, day and a half. I'm gonna have to try and rake it a couple times because it's in a windrow, and it's gonna have to be baled as dry hay, which isn't it's not the end of the world. So anyway, enough of this complaining, enough of the negativity. We're gonna start now, like everything has been done and done good, and now we're wrapping. Like I said, I'm at about 51 or 52 bales that were completed. Now I brought the baler back to the farm, and in a frantic displeasurement of anger, I dropped the baler. I came right back out here and I started wrapping. I probably should have worked on the baler. I didn't. What are you gonna do? Everybody that's not in the situation has got the answers. So anyway, we're gonna start this wrapper up, and I'm gonna give you kind of a look-see at how this works the best I can. Remember, I only have 2 hands and I don't have any fancy gizmos, so you're gonna have to keep up with me. Wrapper's working real good. It had a little bug in it that I got figured out in the very beginning. I did have to change a roll. That's basically a brand new one. That one will probably not, that will not last till the end. So anyway, this is all ready to go. Everything's set. All I have to do is simply turn it on. That's the emergency shutoff. This Honda engine obviously needs to be turned on. I can start it from down there, but I'm just gonna do it from here. Like I said, everything's set. I got my repetitions, whatever you want to call it, set to the way I like it, which is just about, if you could see that, it's about every 4 inches. I got my this here, that's like a wheel brake. Basically, the harder that wheel brake, the harder these bales are pushed together, which is what you want. But that's a little better than a happy medium there. It works just fine. In fact, I think it's last year's settings, and I'm good with it. So the Anderson NWX 660 extractor is all set to go. Stephen Drake of Dembeck Farms. If I buy you a flight, you gotta come on over here. Let's get drunk. Kids, don't pay attention to that. It's been one of those days, folks. It's been one of those days. But with old age and good looks, you learn not to start punching out windows or complaining and yelling and screaming. Roll with the punches, do what you can do. That was very hard for me to say right now. Real quick before we do this little wrapper showcase, today is Shout Out Friday. I am not in the mood to be given a respectful shout out, which any channel that gets a shout out needs to have a little better atmosphere. So Shout Out Friday is canceled this evening and it will resume tomorrow. So here we go. Folks, you got to put up with my, I just got two hands, okay? Tell me that's not cool. We're gonna put one more on, folks, and then I've got to get my button gear. These have got to get wrapped. I'll tell you something right now. I found out how much this channel means to me this afternoon, and the subscribers and the promises that I make, and showing some videos and stuff, because let me tell you something. 30 minutes ago, I said, you know what? No, I got business to handle, but there's always time to have a little fun, I guess. Plus, it's Friday. Tell you what, we're gonna do one more, and I'm gonna try and give you a different little view. As you can see, I picked up the easy part of the field. Now I'm having to relay bales from the basically the extreme east end. I'm getting a little cocky though. I'm putting 5 on that wagon. I really don't need to be doing that, but it seems to be working just fine. 5 on the wagon, 1 in the spear, so I'm hauling 6 at a time. Alright folks, I appreciate you putting up with me, I really do. Things don't work always exactly as planned. That's a fact of life. Yeah, that's a fact of life. I tell you what though, I can get a little cocky right now. My number of bales was probably right. Does it matter? No, I didn't reach baled 65. I didn't. But I baled about 52. 51 or 52. And then with the 9 rows that were left, I promise you there would have been about 12 or 13 bales. I kid you not. That's about what those rows were bringing. So yeah, the bale count of about 65 was just about right on. But unfortunately, we're just going to wrap about 50, 51, 52 of them. So I got to get my butt in gear, folks. These bales must be wrapped. And stay tuned for some other videos. Happy Friday. Talk to you sooner and later.